So, hello. How are you today? This is Kathy from Wellside Retreats, and we are going live. Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday evening to you, Sarah. Glad you could make it in. Yes, I hope today was as good as you wanted it to be, and that you've been surrounded by good vibes. Because we're going to have the good vibes here. Sundays as well as other days have good vibes. So, yes, great, great, even better. Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Very good, very good. That's great. That's great. Well, we're going to wait for just a couple minutes to see how people show up, and we'll get started. But in the meantime, let me introduce myself to anyone who comes in on the replay and you haven't seen uh, me or been, you know, privy to this channel. I'm Kathy Hampton, and of Wellside Retreats. Wellside Retreats is a transformational destination retreat service, and I am a transformational life coach. And I believe in journaling as a tool for self awareness, clarity, self observation. I also believe it's a great tool for downloading what's in your head and your heart, as well as what you dream about. It's all of that. So if you are a dreamer or have dreams, have been inspired by something, or if you haven't been inspired, maybe you'll find out about all of that when you journal. We meet on Sundays at 7 o'clock, Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7:30 a.m. I should say on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all Eastern Standard Time. And I would love for you um, to go ahead and subscribe, ring the notification bell, so that you're made aware when any video comes up and is uploaded, I should say. Yesterday, I did record and upload a video. So I don't do everything live. I do have a few recorded videos. And I'd love for you to be part of this community that has formed in the last month and a half, almost 2 months now, I believe. I have to go back and check that. So if you are a journaler, that is great. Because I see Sharita has come by. Hi, Sharita. I'm glad you were able to make it tonight. Um, and you say you journal all the time. Well, that's great. Well, we journal in community here, and it's a good way to journal together. Um, we do a 20-minute journaling session, then we come back for a little discussion. We also use affirmation cards, and I may pull them tonight. Tonight, I was thinking of doing something a little different, so I might mix it up. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of led. Today, we'll be led to do something for part of our discussion at the back end of the journaling session. But I am glad that you all made it today or tonight. And for those who are coming in, I'm going to wish everybody good vibes. I'm going to put that up on the banner. Um, and the banner may change tonight as you're writing, um, for inspiration or just to, to get us started. We do free flow journaling. There's really no prompts usually, and we just go with the flow. What comes to your mind, what you may have on your heart, as I said earlier. And then also, if you there are things that you might need to remember to do for tomorrow, or even after this session, a journal helps document those to dos that need to take place. So we're going to start with 20 minutes. I hope that you all can um, take time before actually writing, I should say, to check in with yourself, take your weather report. And when I say that, your weather report is how you're feeling. Are you feeling sunny? Are you feeling cloudy? Are you a little foggy today? How are you doing? Check in with yourself and see how you're feeling. That may have an effect on what you write uh, this evening. And I hope that you are feeling good. It was overcast today here in the Philadelphia area. Couldn't see the blue sky at all or sun. But I was determined to get up and take a long walk, even though it was a little, it was cloudy. And throughout the day, the sun came out, and I was glad that I had taken my walk. I walked for about 2 hours today, and feel really good about it. So I'm going to get ready to start the clock and see who else is coming. Southern Rose, Tia D. All right. Good evening to you. Good to see you. And yeah, we're going to get ready to start all of this now. And I put 20 minutes on the clock. Get comfortable, and let's start journaling. All right. So you all can slowly, gently finish your journaling for now. Or if you'd like to continue as we have the discussion, that's great too. Yeah. So let's see who else has dropped in. We have Sarah again. Hi, Sarah. We have Charita. I'm glad you were able to make it, Charita. Charita and I have known each other for some time. It was good to see her here. Southern Rose Tia D. Glad you made it. And oh, we have C Temp is back with us. Yay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Yes, glad to have you here. So I asked what your weather report was, and I see that Charita is reporting that she is a little overwhelmed this evening. Okay. Well, you know, you don't have to respond to this or not, but overwhelm, I hope that you are not overwhelmed with other people, um, or that you are overwhelmed with too much on your plate. I hope that your overwhelm is something that can be resolved. Um, and I hope it doesn't have to do with any complications you may be facing. Um, I've been a little overwhelmed because I've been busy with different projects. And I've also been overwhelmed by some indecision. Um, and it's indecision basically on my part because I um, I haven't had energy to make the decision. I was just writing about that. So I hope that asking yourself the questions about what you can do about your overwhelm can help. Some of the books that the Wellside Retreats, the book club has read that address overwhelm um, is, first of all, one of the great books that we just finished reading is Rest is Resistance, a manifesto, which is on the top of my list right now, by Trisha Hersey. And the other one is Set Boundaries, Find Peace, a guide to reclaiming yourself, by Nedra Glover Tawab. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So I hope those resources are helpful to you, Trita, and helps with your overwhelm. Southern Rose Tia D says she's a little foggy, but feeling fine otherwise. I'm moving slowly, but not working against it. I'm taking it easy. Good, 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 good. That's how you do it. Take it easy, especially if you're foggy. Sit down, rest. Um, Things aren't clear. Hopefully, you're not ailing from anything, but um, yeah, just take your time when you're foggy. It's hard to see through fog sometimes. So you really do need to take it easy, literally, if that is, if you were to face some fogginess. Fogginess sometimes happens when you are overwhelmed or haven't rested. um, or just, are still. And then you have so many projects next week. I work on pacing myself by scheduling everything out. Otherwise, I jump in and exhaust myself. Yeah, you gotta take it one thing at a time to get a pace, get a rhythm. Um, yeah, there was one time, depending on your situation, if you are the only one that you have to think of, if you don't have children or family, um, pacing yourself and not taking on too much is easy can become easier if you schedule things, so that you are working in it within ease. But if you have children, you have a parent, you have someone that you're caring for, the caregivers tend to do a lot and think about a lot because you're thinking about more than one human. um, you also sometimes forget to think about yourself and your scheduling, so and think about other people's business, so to speak. And but you have to remember to take time to consider yourself in the scheduling, and how is that going to make you feel? How is that going to do? I took and I share this story really because I understand overwhelm when it comes to work. Most recently, I took on a contract that had me working. I was working maybe 60 hours a week. And it was a little much. It could have been 50 to 60 hours a week. Yeah, it was too much, and I was happy when it came to a close. And I knew better. I think I was just being greedy. I'm gonna say it. So you know, yeah, and it wasn't good for my spirit because I wasn't able to do other things with all of that. But I hope that you all can pace, keep pace, and keep everything moving easily. I hope overwhelm doesn't continue to overwhelm you. That you can come to a point where you can get the overwhelm under control. Yeah, yeah. We've been a little greedy at one point in time. Yeah, and when I look back, I was like, I didn't need to be. I didn't need that. I didn't need to be, uh, that way, because we really basically have everything we need within us. And most important is to be well rested and so that you can conserve energy, and then have the energy to do what you really want to do, or take care of yourself along with others, if you have others to care for. So I hope that can help someone um, as they move through whatever stage you may be going through, um, with overwhelm, with fogginess, gaining some clarity. Fog burns off, and hopefully it will do so soon for you. Southern Rose. I love that name, Southern Rose. Southern Rose. Um, so I've had a couple questions I was going to pose, and in my haste, uh, from napping, actually. Trying to come up with some. I had some questions earlier, and I had them in my head, and I did not write them down to ask of you. Um, but really, let's see, what is it that has inspired you lately? Yeah, what has inspired you lately? What what has you curious or drawn? What are you drawn to? Um, just take a few moments and just write a few notes down about what has inspired you. And then I'll ask another question afterwards. And this is based on a book that I have actually read. So basically, yeah, what have you been drawn to, interested in? Your daughter helped you. Oh, okay, that's great. I love it. I love that name, your screen name. I've never had well, I have a screen name for my Instagram account. Yeah, it's clearly cash. And yeah, it wasn't, I didn't take long to to think about it, except for why it's clearly. Namaste, Yogi Latin. Thanks for joining us this evening. Yeah, made it to the evening session. Very good. So yeah, what has inspired you or drawn you uh, or interested you lately? The next question is, so if you've been inspired by something, are there any next steps you want to take to see what happens about your curiosity about that thing that you have been about? Inspired? What has inspired you? And then what are you going to do about that inspiration? Are you going to take action, or are you just going to think about what that thing is? Yeah. What is that thing? Does that thing make you want to do something about it? This comes from a book that I read by Kirsten Brown, and she wrote a book that is entitled "So You're Inspired. Now what? Now what? What do you do with that inspiration? Do you act on it? Do you take a leap and do it, or go further with it? Yes, you can write. Yes, these are notes. Yeah, write your notes down, Yogi Latin. Yeah, we haven't pulled any cards this evening yet. I think I'm going to do so, but it's a question I like to ask people because I believe that we are inspired by a lot of different things, and we don't have to act on any any particular thing. But what if you did? And so I wanted to just pose the question to you. What is it that has inspired you lately? And if so, if there's some inspiration, um, yeah. um, if there's any further action you're taking besides just being inspired, just thinking about. whatever it is. Because what we do a lot of times is we become inspired by something and we have the desire to do something about it, but we don't. We hold back. And there's indecision. And then there's, the mind saying, oh, I can't do this. I won't do this. This is getting in the way, so I can't do this. And that becomes indecision. And that's one of the things that I was writing about earlier. So yeah, let's think about that for a minute, and then we'll move on. So Yogi Latin says, okay, thank you. I gotta tell you all about the cards last time. Okay, yeah, I'm writing now. All right, yeah. So yeah, we picked 3 cards on Thursday, and we didn't. It would be nice to know what you have to say about that, Yogi Latin, because that was actually, I believe, the first day that you joined us. So I'm gonna step away and get the cards. Now they're behind me. I didn't put them out, but yeah, just wanted to have you ponder, have you think about that question I posed. I'll be right back. Just over here. What color is everybody wearing today? I've been wearing blues all day today. Can't see anybody. Okay, it's interesting to see that my inspiration relates to my weekly goal of pacing myself. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah. Um, Burgundy and blue, Yogi says. Yogi Latin says burgundy and blue. Okay. I wore turquoise and teal for a couple days. Today it's navy and tan stripes. Interesting. Okay. Gray snuggie. Oh wow. That's funny. A snuggie. I haven't heard of that in a long time. That's cute. Yeah. All right. So when Yogi Latin has a moment, ask Sarah. Okay, Sarah, we have on a black t-shirt and wet hair. You have wet hair. All right. A black t-shirt and wet hair. All right. Very good. You're washing hairs, hair wash day. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed I think we had one of the sessions where I was where we doodled and drew, patterns. And one of the patterns that I drew was brightly colored clothing. And today I went out and I had dark clothing on when I walked. And I came in and took a shower, and then I was like, oh, okay, now I have to put new fresh clothes. And I decided that I needed to pick up my clothing to make it a little brighter. And I mean, I'm still wearing blue, but then I put this on over and it's very colorful. So I'm definitely going for the colors these days. Definitely trying to be more colorful. 'Cause my closet is still a little dark, but I I'm trying my best to be more colorful, even in the winter time. Makes me feel better. It really does. So so Charita, if you're with us still, I hope you are here with us still, and I hope that you are not overwhelmed. I know that our moods and emotions um, can't just change when we decide we want them to change. It would be great if that could happen um, most of the time. I hope you're doing better. If there's anything that you may need, you can email me and we can talk if you like. Um, but I was hoping that you would would pick a number, Sharita, between um, 17 and 25. 17 and 25, between 17 and 25. If you can put that in the comments, that would be great. Give her a little time here. And I'll pick the first card when she responds, if she's here still. I should say also that if anyone feels for a period of time in the low level emotions of sadness, anger, um, despair, hopelessness, that they not hold on to those for too long, but seek help for any low level emotions or even euphoria. If you are happy all the time, like believe this, like out of control, yeah, and not in balance, so to speak, then it may be time for you to um, seek help because I am not a therapist. I am a life coach that has gotten certification to be so, and a health mental health advocate, and always refer people to get therapy if they need it. Okay, I don't see Charita. Southern Rose Tia, can you provide a number between 17 and 25? Oh, we'll start off choosing from the, oh, here it is, the I Am Everything deck. Okay, 22. All right. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. So Yogi Latin says from last week, and then we'll pick 22. Connection was your card. I am hosting a nationwide quarterly detox, and the connections and results have been powerful. I just happened to look at my phone in between clients. Very good. Quarterly detox. Wow. All right. Very good. Is that fasting? Do you do fasting as part of the detox, Yogi Latin? Okay, I'm going to pick card number 22 from the deck. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here it is. And is I am transformed. is the card, number 22. And I'll read that card. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. Very good. Very good. I am transformed. It's 22. And basically that is when someone can be, we can easily be transformed. We can make change. We can we can, you know, um change over time. Um, and what I like to help people with is transformation when there's difficulty in their transformation, like um, transforming your career, you know, um, transforming, the status of a relationship, um, moving through those changes. And so when you can say that I am transformed, that is something to celebrate, something to, especially if it is, of course, um, a change that has been difficult to move through. Um, Natural changes, we change, our, you know, I don't know. Um, we change as we grow older. And some people do have a hard time dealing with the fact that they are getting older, but need to know that there's joy in every stage or season of life. And that's a natural change. Some people have a hard time with that too. So I guess a coach for that would be someone, showing the benefits of their life as it is, and allowing themselves to be happy now about where they are in their stage of life. So yeah, that's a and so um I am transformed. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. And I'm so much braver. Because if you think about it, as we do age, as we move through changes, there are a lot of lessons that we have learned to become wiser, braver, at least, um, with the wisdom that we have, we can be braver. We can be more discerning. I am today. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. Yes, I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. So it looks like we have about 9 people, um, in the group. So if you have come in, and um, please say hey. We're a community that loves to, share our positive vibes and energy, and we want to speak your name and add you to the mix. Um, you've had some new people come in, as of Thursday. Yogi Latin has been very active. That's great. So and Charita came in. I hope that she is still with us. We do have discussion, and you don't have to participate, but it'd be nice to know who you are, because I let you know who I am. Come and introduce yourself. Say hey. So with that, I'm gonna pick another card. So we have I am transformed. Sarah, you want to pick another, I am everything card for us between 17 and 25 in the chat. I hope you're not rinsing the hair now. because that's a nice haircut. Sarah's haircut is very nice. I saw it during book club. Oh, speaking of which, I'll make this announcement after we've picked a new book. It's a novel. It's not a necessary self-help book. It's a novel. So I'll be talking about that in a few minutes. So, all right. I'm gonna mix the cards up. I am transformed. What is the transformations you've made lately? I'm hoping to transform my fitness. That's what I want to. I want to transform my fitness and my overall fitness, and want to tone and shape my body. After I'm gonna blame it on COVID and all the door dashes and all the places where I've had to call for food. I don't know. 18, Sarah says. All right, Sarah. I don't think I've picked 18 before. I sure hope it's here. Oh, okay. I am receptive. I can say that you are, Sarah. Yeah, and I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods and I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. Yeah, this card was definitely a Sarah card, I believe. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I am receptive. Yes, I am receptive. I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods and I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. Yes, being open, and considering new things. And I was getting to that point a little bit about, you know, inspiration, um, and how we can be inspired by something. Yes. Okay, Yogi Latin is helping us with our detox. 32 ounce of fresh juice recipes for target organs. I created a total of 21 juices and liquid formulated herbals. You shed 5 to 10, 20 pounds of waste. Maybe this is wow. Maybe this is that's fasting. Maybe I conjured you up on my whole fitness and shape of my body, Yogi Latin. Okay. And let's see. So C Temp, you want to pick the last card? We're picking 3 cards tonight. All right. Fresh juice recipes for target organs. All right. Pick a card between 18 and 25. So all right, 21. All right. Let's pick 21. Oh, good card. Good card. You see that? I am happy. That's the ultimate. I am happy. I take control of my happiness. When my happiness depends on others' actions, I am at the mercy of things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to cultivate consistent happiness by focusing on the things I love about myself. I am happy. All right. Amen. 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 See, that's what I'm talking about. Getting to the happy. Be happy now. Yes. Be happy now. Um, Yeah, this is a good one. I like the way this was written too, about happy, about being happy. Yes. And I am happy. I take control of my happiness. When my happiness depends on others' actions, I am at the mercy of things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to cultivate consistent happiness by focusing on the things I love about myself. I am happy. That is so great. That is so great. Yes. Yes, C Temp. Yes, C Temp. Yes. Yes. And Yogi Let, I appreciate your kindness and care. Here you are a reflection. As for fitness, we can chat off channel out of respect. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do not have a text number. No problem. I'll find you on IG. Awesome. Awesome. Sarah, that resonates powerfully with me this evening. Good. I just made a pivot from solving a problem to allowing a solution. That's right. Allowing a solution. Blessed, relief, and ready for transformation regarding the matter at hand. All right. You got me smiling. These were some good cards. They all tended to lead to one another. That's great. Yeah, that's right. Because we can choose to solve our problem. This is what I was writing about indecision today, just a few moments ago. We can choose. I wrote out what is my problem? What is the problem that I am having about this indecision? We choose to be can choose to be happy. We choose um, to be in control of our lives. We have that within us, the ability to do that and be receptive and open to to our decisions. Yes, yes, to solve our problems. Yes, I love it, Sarah. Yes, you choose happiness almost every time. Yeah, you can be miserable. There are people who thrive on misery, um, and I don't know why, but I do know a few who do that, and it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. You just said that, C Temp, that you choose happy. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. These cards were spot on. Yes, they were. It's amazing. And it has to do with how words are. Remember, well, some of us weren't here when I read the card in the cosmic deck that talks about how words create the world, and it's the words that really create it. And then when we come together, we're kind of touching and agreeing, and there's good energy and vibrations, and it creates this circle of good vibes. And and how we can put things together for ourselves. There's just, it's and then saying them out loud, putting them out into the universe. If you're coming from a spiritual perspective, I'm all in. you know, I'm all in on it. I really am. Um, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's be happy. let's be let's be happy. Yeah, I'm all up for it. So yeah, it's been a good night. We're past the hour, but I want to keep you a little later than the hour. If you have to go, of course, you can watch the rest on replay. But I just want to announce the book club selection, the next selection. And I haven't put it on my website yet, but it's called Black Cake, and it's written by. Let me get my notes here. It's written by Charmaine Wilkerson. It's considered a bestseller. I don't always choose bestsellers. I actually am looking for some independent writers who've published. So, um, but this was a list that I had someone create for me, and I'm going to go with it. Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson is the name of the book. I'll put it in the banner, and yeah, that will be, start reading, and sometime in May I'll get set the date for the next book club uh, meeting and discussion, and hope that you enjoy it. And I have to let you all know, if you don't know, um, that the book club um, meets one Saturday, usually the last Saturday of the month, and it wouldn't be in April; it would be in May. Um, and you don't have to finish the book. You don't have to finish the book. The topic here, because it's a novel, isn't evident, but it is about. I do know it's about siblings who learns a secret about their mother. And I thought that would be kind of appropriate for Mother's Day month of May. So it may not have anything to do with celebrating their mother, but they're learning a secret about their mother. So that is the book choice for the month. So yeah, so that's the book selection, Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. Um, I want to wish you all a great week that's coming up. First of all, let me say a great moment, a great minute, a great hour, a great day, and days ahead. Um, and I appreciate you stopping by to journal with me, to have discussions, and to keep the vibes high. Um, yeah, I really appreciate that. Before we get off, um, if there's any more comments, I'd love to have them. We don't have to end. Whenever I make the shift from sitting with problem to opening up to and allowing a solution, transformation always follows. Yes. Sometimes, however, it takes me a while to remind myself of this truth. Yes. And it's all within us, it's in our power to make change or to shift how we see things or pivot in how we see things. It's how we choose to be. And yeah, you said it all, Sarah. Um, Transformation can be difficult, especially if you are in a certain pattern for a long period of time, and to make a change. But you can transform little by little. It's up to you how long you want to stay in the place that you are in. We talked about just natural change, and that is, you know, our aging process, or, um, you know, I'm trying to think of another natural, the loss of someone, that is change. Uh, you know, that happens. Um, but change is inevitable. The weather changes all the time. Our moods change, and how we deal with the mood or emotion, if that is something that we can do for ourselves, um, without assistance of, of another or a substance or whatever, then we can control um, some of that, and it's all good. So the cards for tonight: I am happy, I am transformed, I am receptive. Yes. Yes. You're welcome. Thank you, C Temp. Yeah. It's been a good night as usual. Thank you for this time and space. You're welcome, Southern Rose, Tia D. Thank your daughter for giving you that screen name. Sarah, I hope your hair is dry by now. And Yogi Latin, thank you for the detox information. Can we look you up at Yogi Latin on some social media? Is that are you on Instagram? Right. We normally, yeah, greatness to you and all of you. Thank you. Thank you, Yogi Latin. Appreciate you so much. And hope to see you all on Thursday morning. Thursday, I'm jumping all the way to Thursday, Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll meet and journal again. I appreciate you journaling with me, and hope that everyone has a great evening and can wind down and get some rest. Yeah, get some rest. Goodbye, Kathy. All right. And to all of you ladies, I was listening in here in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, Sunny L. I'm sorry, not Sarah. Sunny L, Pacific Northwest, just busy during this time of the day on this end. Okay, Charita, you are in my thoughts and prayers. That was very sweet. Yes, Charita. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sunny L. And I know your screen name now. I know who you are. All right. Goodbye, Sunny, Sunny L. I appreciate you all. And Tarita, if you are listening, I hope that you, hit me up on a message. Let me know how you're doing, and hope that everything gets better. I appreciate you for stopping by as well. All right. Take care, and I will see you on Tuesday morning. Be well. Love to you all. Love to you. Good night.